Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm here with the set 2 of revision for Fssai. So I have started this series from yesterday. So this is the revision series which I'll be carrying out where you can revise through the questions with respect to Fssai, okay? And further I'll be adding current affairs to this also so that you can simultaneously prepare for both of them. So with that, let us start this set 2. Food analyst, after receiving a sample from food safety officer, shall analyze the sample and send the analysis report mentioning method of sampling analysis within dash days to designated officer with the copy to commissioner of food safety. So the question is nothing but, so like how many, within how many days he should send the report to the designated officer. So the answer is 14 days. So please remember this. So within 14 days, the food safety officer shall analyze the sample and send it the analysis report mentioning the method of sampling analysis to designated officer. Okay. Any sample taken by food safety officer should see, this is a very important question because many students were asking doubt, like some of them some of the sources were mentioning different number and some of them are mentioning another number. So I'll clarify you that. Okay, I have divided this into four questions, so based upon that the you can answer this. So the for any sample the food safety officer taken, it should be divided into four parts. So this is as per the FSSI website itself. So I've confirmed it, and you follow these things only. Okay, so it must be divided into four parts. So according to FSSA, food safety officer should retain dash part with him. So the answer is 1. So the food safety officer can retain one part among the four. Okay, according to FSSA, food safety officer should send dash parts of the sample to designated officer. So to designated officer, two parts of the sample must be done sent. Okay, so remember this, don't get confused. So the answer will be 2 to designated officer. Okay, I'll clarify you once more. So four parts will be taken. One with food safety officer, two to designated officer, and one to the technician or the lab. Okay, so please remember this. So totally four parts are taken. So many of them were telling the answer can be 5, but I have confirmed this with the FSSI website itself. So answer is 4. NABL stands for which of the following? As I said, the abbreviations will be very important. So you need to know the abbreviations also. So the options here are National Analytic Board for Laboratories, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Certification of Laboratories, National Analytical Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories. So which of the following best suits the full form of NABL? So the answer here would be option 4. So see, all the options look similar, but you need to be very accurate among these words. Okay. According to FSSA, penalty for misbranded food may extend up to. So for any misbranding of the food, the penalty will be up to 3 lakhs. Okay. So these kind of monetary things can also be asked in the exam. So the answer is 3 lakh. According to FSSA, penalty for misleading advertisement. So here the question was misbranded food. Now here the question is misleading advertisement can be extended up to which of the following options? So the answer is up to 10 lakhs. So for advertisement, it attracts more amount of penalty. So you can remember these things like having some clue. Like for advertisement, it will acquire a 10 lakh of penalty. According to FSSA, punishment for interfering with a seized item. So, for example, if there is an restaurant or a hotel, and if food safety officer with prior permission of a designated officer goes to this hotel and seizes some of the property, but there will be some goons who will be against this food safety officer, and if they try to interfere with the seized item, then they will have some penalty. So, my the question is, how many months of imprisonment and fine up to how much? So, this is the question here. So the answer is 6 months and 2 lakhs rupees. So remember this. So these things can also happen. So the safeguard safety measure has been presented in the act. So it is 6 months and 2 lakh rupees. The food authority shall consist of a chairperson plus. So it is 22. So 1 plus 22. Food authority will consist of 1 plus 20, and 1 will be chairman. Sorry, the chairperson, and the 22 will be the members among it. The maximum age limit for the chairperson of a food authority is, so the answer is 65. For members, up to the age of 62. So remember this also. Like this is usually in the case of Supreme Court and High Court also. So for Supreme Court it is 65 and for High Court it is 62. You can remember in this way also if you get confused. So it is as per your wish you can remember this. So these were the 10 questions, but since most of them had asked to increase the number of questions, I have increased the number of questions also. So let us continue now. FSSAI has launched which logo for 48 foods? Square with an F and a plus sign with a ring, circle with an F and a plus sign with a ring, rectangle with an F. So this can be easily answered. The answer is circle. Circle with an F and oh sorry, the answer is square with an F and a plus sign with a ring. So I got confused here. The answer is not circle, so it is square. So please be careful with the logo also. See how I got confused. So if you remember, just remember this picture. So it is a plus square with the F and a plus and a circle. Okay, these are the things that are required. FSSAI issued an advisory banning the use of which material for wrapping of packaging of food items. So it is newspaper. So recently it was released 1 year back that the newspaper, the recycled newspaper must not be used for packaging of food items. So answer is A. So advice is saying it as ban the use of newspaper for wrapping and packaging food item, a common practice by small corner shops and street vendors. What is a web-based online system developed by FSSAI to weave a network of food lab across the country? So the answer is InfoNet. So it has created a network to so that the food laboratories will come together. Okay, so you can also expect a question on the abbreviation of this InfoNet. So Indian Food Laboratory Network. So this is the full form. So you need to remember all these things with respect to InfoNet. Okay, so InfoNet is a web-based online system developed by FSSI to weave the network of food laboratories across the country. The main objective of the system is to make process of food testing quick, easy, and convenient. And users of InfoNet like FBO, AO, FSO, and as consumers would be able to request food laboratory to collect samples or dispatch collected samples for testing through online system. So it makes us easier to get our food tested. Okay, that's the main intention here. So where is the headquarters of FSSI? The answer is Delhi. Okay. Which of the following is true about wax coating of fruits? So it increases the surface gloss, decreases the rate of transpiration, increases the shelf life. So by looking at the question here we can guess it is wax coating of fruits. So it increases the surface gloss. Yes, it decreases the rate of transpiration. That is the main reason why wax coating will be done. And this is also one of the main reasons. It increases the shelf life. So the answer would be all. So please remember this. Okay. So these were the 15 questions that I had prepared for today, and tomorrow I also get 15 more questions so that it will be very helpful for your assistant examination. So you have to seriously follow these series so that you will at least have a logic to solve the questions that would be appearing in the examination. I'm not saying that only these questions will appear. So just have the knowledge of the knowledge base to solve the other questions also. So that's all for today, guys. If you like the video, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.